You know how they say someone is cooking? That means they doing their thing. Right now, if the Hawks were a chef in the kitchen, I don't know what I would call what they are doing. Like, what I want to talk about today is some moves that have been made over the last couple weeks, man. We starting to see things shape out a little bit as far as the new additions after the DeAndre Hunter trade, the Bogey trade. We starting to see things come together. But this is what I want to ask you. And then we can continue the conversation, let it trickle down from there, right? This summer, Trae Young will be eligible to sign a contract extension. Now, we don't know the Hawks' mind frame, but we want to believe they probably would want to get that extension done with Trae Young. Mm-hmm. So this is what I want to ask you.
Okay.
Be Rich.
Trae.
When the summer of 2025 comes, do you feel Trae Young will sign his contract extension with the Atlanta Hawks?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you educated me on something the other day.
Okay.
I didn't realize, and I'm going away, but I'm coming back to what you're saying. I didn't realize that the Dallas Mavericks stuck it to Luka. I didn't understand the birds' rights, what you explained it to me the other day. So, for instance, Luka met all the criteria he's supposed to meet to get his bird rights. And so he was eligible to get $300-something million. And that was the only team that could pay him that. So when he got traded, he lost out on $100 million. No other team could offer him $358 million, however much it was. So to that, Trae Young, the Atlanta Hawks, I don't know where he is in meeting his bird rights, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. They're going to have the most money to offer Trae. And if they open the purse strings for that, that means they're going to be in the luxury tax or somewhere close to it. So that's telling everyone that, hey, we're going to do what we can to win. And I hope the Hawks offer him the money that he should get and for him to stay in Atlanta and for us to build around him. So I do think he's going to stay.
All right. Do I think Trae Young will be here, or do I think he's going to sign the contract extension?
All right, know what you think.
I do not think Trae Young is going to sign the contract extension.
You same dude told him he needs to leave.
Because you got to look at it. What route is he going to take? Is he going to take the Carmelo route where he say, you know what, I'm finna get this huge bag where I can get it, or I've already made over $200 million. Trae's already made that in contracts already. Trae's already made that. He's about to be 27 years old later this year. I think in September his birthday is. Signs another contract. He'll potentially be locked in at least until he's 30. Now you're starting to look at what are the Hawks going to do? If the Hawks not successful, he's going to be a 30-year-old still here looking at your career dwindle down. So I think what Trae Young is going to do is say, no, I'm not going to sign my contract extension. Let me see how things are going to go. Now, if some moves are made before that contract time, then that will alter the way I see this. But I think Trae is going to say, let me see how things are going to go. Let me see what moves y'all going to make to put me in position. And if Trae doesn't sign the contract extension, I think the Atlanta Hawks ultimately trade Trae Young because they're going to feel like I have to get something for Trae Young.
I agree with what you're saying on that. If that's the scenario, I'm hoping and praying that Trae stays. All I'm going to say is the moves they made recently for the trade deadline, something has to happen. I'm tired of being led on the pass since they wanted to break up the Eastern Conference Finals team, from John Collins to all those guys. We didn't get nothing in return. For John Collins, Kevin Huerter, I didn't see nothing good. I think when we got DeJounte Murray and we made that trade, I think we got something in return finally with the Dyson Daniels and the 2 first-round picks and Larry Nance Jr. And then they traded another guy to get Roddy, who we cut recently. I feel like we've been led on.